Garrett Blevins here with week 1, day 1 of the King-RTS split. This is going to be my second cycle through it. I've shaved off the last week of the Kingpin. Usually it runs for 9 weeks with your mock meet or competition on the 10th week, but I've turned it into an 8-week program so that I could get more cycles in for nationals. So far the 8-week cycles have been working very well for me. It's given me a lot of practice on the lifts. I've been refining my form. And I've had a lot of improvements, about 65 to 45 pounds on my total each of those 8-week cycles, which is really good speed, especially for where I'm at strength-wise. So things have been going well. This was a speed day for deadlift, as well as RTS kind of recovery day. I did 3 sets of 5, which is almost the volume protocol, but instead of 5 sets of 5, I did 3 sets of 5 so that I could recover. I was still a little sore this day from the mock meet the week before. Those take a lot out of me, so I usually go a little lighter on this day. I've also decided to add a little bit more pressing into my workouts. I'm going to be working out 4 days a week on this split instead of 3, so I have a little bit of extra ability to do some more pressing, so you see floor press here. I also had my second day, which is all assistance work. It revolves around incline dumbbells, tricep extensions, bicep work, and so on. Did about 40,000 pounds of dumbbell and cable volume. This is day 3, which is a squat day. Usually I would do high bar and low bar squatting. Today I just did low bar. My legs were really sore today, and my hamstrings really felt it after this third set of 8. So I decided to call it. Felt that I might be getting close to cramping up and possibly tearing something, which I can't afford this close to a meet, so I decided to play it safe. Still got a good stimulus with my legs. This is the first of 3 sets of 8 with I think 445 or 435, one of those. And speed felt pretty good. I still need to work on depth. That's going to be one of my main concerns throughout this whole cycle. This was also a max effort bench day. So after squats, went for 5 sets of doubles, and this was with 345 or 340 rather, and then had a close grip bench press here for 1 set of 1 to 3, and was able to get 3 reps easily. I was pretty happy with this. So just the first week of the cycle, hard to tell how things are going, but doing well. I'll see how day 4 goes. What I wanted to talk about today was courageous introspection. And what I mean by that is the ability to really look inside yourself and see what is your motivation in life. Why do you do the things that you do? Why are the things that are important to you? And what kind of person are you? There's an interesting interaction that Jesus had with a Samaritan woman. Samaritans were half Jews, and Jewish people and Samaritans did not get along with each other really throughout history, but especially at the time that Jesus was around. They really hated each other and didn't deal with each other, didn't talk with each other, didn't do trade or business really with each other. And Jesus comes up to this Samaritan woman at a well and starts talking with her. And he says that, he has this living water that he's going to give her. And the woman says, fine, give it to me. But Jesus says, go and call your husband. And this woman answers, I don't have a husband. And Jesus' response says, yeah, you've had 5 husbands, and the one you have now is not your husband. And the woman replies, instead of defending herself or going into an attack on Jesus, she says, sir, I perceive that you are a prophet. She acknowledges that he's right about the things that she's done in her life and how she's living. She doesn't argue with him. She just accepts the critique and moves on from there. And overall, this woman comes away with a very good image in the story. And I think it's because she was willing to accept the things that she had done in her life and acknowledge that what you're saying is true. That takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage when we look at ourselves and we find something there that we don't like. Maybe it's a motivation. For me in my life, what I'm thinking about right now is if I do things quid pro quo, if I do things to get something in return, if my motivation is not maybe in relationships, for example, just for that person as a person or to care for them, or do I have an ulterior motive? Am I using them as a means to an end? These are things that I think about and have to question and be introspective. And it's tough to do that, and it takes courage to do it, to be able to look at yourself and accurately assess who you are and not have a cop-out, not have an excuse. This woman at the well, this Samaritan woman, didn't have an excuse, and because she was willing to acknowledge who she was able to acknowledge who Jesus was, that he was a prophet. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. I think it's important to have an accurate assessment of ourselves so that we can make good choices and enter into disciplines that will transform who we are. Appreciate you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment if you feel like it. If you'd like to know more about the program and would like me to do a video on that, just let me know in the comment section, and maybe I can get something up if you would like to know more about the Kingpin RTS split. Hope you all are doing well wherever you're at. Blessings.